Gyanakosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Rig Veda.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवस्त्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतकान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Hymns on Visvedevas.
एभिरग्ने दुवो गिरो विश्वोभिः विश्वैभिः सोमपीतये देवीभिर्याहि यक्षि च आत्वा कण्वा आहूषत गृह्णन्ति विप्रते धियः देवीभिरग्ना आगहि.
Mandala 10, Sukta 31, Rishi Kavasha Elusha in meter Tristub hailed Visvedevas. May benediction of the gods approach us, holy to aid us with all rapid succors. Therewith may we be happily befriended and pass triumphant over all our troubles. A man should think on wealth and strive to win it by adoration on the path of order. Counsel himself with his own mental insight and grasp still nobler vigor with his spirit. The hymn is formed, poured are the allotted portions, as to afford friends come unto the wanderers. We have obtained the power of case and comfort. We have become acquainted with immortals. Pleased be the eternal Lord, who loves the household with this man whom God Savitar created. May Bhaga Aryaman grace him with cattle. May he appear to him and be delightful. Like the dawn's dwelling place, be this assembly, wherein their might men rich in food have gathered. Striving to share the praises of this singer, to us come strengthening and effectual riches. This bull's most gracious, far extended favor existed first of all in full abundance. By his support they are maintained in common, who in the Asura's mansion dwell together. What was the tree, what wood in sooth produced it, from which they fashioned forth the earth and heaven? These twine stand fast and wax not old forever. These have sung praise to many a day and morning. Not only there here is this, more is beyond us. He is the bull, the heavens and earth supporter. With power divine he makes his skin a filter. When the bay curses bear him on as Surya, he passes over the broad earth like a stega. He penetrates the world as wind the mist cloud. He bumped with oil near Varuna and Mitra, like Agni in the wood hath shot forth splendor. When suddenly called the cow that erst was barren, she self-protected ended all her troubles. Earth when the first son sprang from sire, and mother cast up the gummy, that which men were seeking. To Nrasa the son they gave the name of Kanva, and he, the brown-hued cursor, won the treasure. For him dark-colored streamed the shining udder, none made it swell for him, thus order willed it. Shukta 35, Rishi Lushaha Sanaka in Jagati meter hailed Visvedevas. These fires associate with Indra are awake, bringing their light when first the dawn begins to shine. May heaven and earth, great pair, observe our holy work. We claim for us this day the favor of the God. Yea, for ourselves we claim the grace of heaven and earth, of Saryanavan, of the hills and mother streams. For innocence we pray to Surya and to dawn. So may the follow and flowing Soma bring us bliss today. May the great twine, the mothers, heaven and earth, this day preserve us free from sin, for peace and happiness. May morning sending forth her light drive sin afar. We pray to kindled Agni for felicity. May this first dawn bring us the host of gracious gods, rich, may it richly shine for us who strive for wealth. The wrath of malignant may we keep afar. We pray to kindled Agni for felicity. Dawns who come forward with the bright beams of sun, and at your earliest flushing bring to us the light. Shine ye on us today auspicious, for renown. We pray to kindled Agni for felicity. Free from all sickness, may the mornings come to us, and let our fires mount upward with a lofty blaze. The Ashwin pair have harnessed their swift moving car. We pray to kindled Agni for felicity. Send us today a portion choice and excellent, O Savita, for thou art he who dealeth wealth. I cry to Dishanam, mother of opulence. We pray to kindled Agni for felicity. Further me this declaring of eternal law, the law of gods as we mortals acknowledge it. The sun goes up, beholding all the rays of morn. We pray to kindled Agni for felicity. This day we pray with innocence, in strewing grass, adjudging pressing notes and stones, and perfecting the hymn. Thou in the Adityas keeping movest restlessly, we pray to kindled Agni for felicity. To our great holy grass I bid the gods at morn to banquet, and will seat them as the seven priests. Varuna, Indra, Mitra, Bhaga for our gain, we pray to kindled Agni for felicity. Come hither, O Adityas, for our perfect will. Accordant help our sacrifice, that we may thrive. Pusan, Brihaspati, Bhaga, both Ashwin and unkindled Agni, we implore for happiness. Adityas, gods, vouchsafe that this our home may be praiseworthy, prosperous, our heroes' sure defense. For cattle, for our sons, for progeny, for life, we pray to kindled Agni for felicity. This day may all the Marutas, all he near us, with aid, may all our fires be well enkindled. May all gods come to us with gracious favor. May spoil and wealth he ours, and all possessions. He whom he aid, O deities, in battle, whom he protect and rescue from affliction, who fears no danger at your milk libations. Such may we be to feast the gods, a mighty. Sukta 36, Rishi Lashaha Sanaka in meter Jagati hailed Visvedevas. There are the dawn and night, the grand and beauteous pair, earth, heaven and Varuna, Mitra and Aryaman. Indra I call the Marutas, mountains, and the floods, Adityas, heaven and earth, the waters and the sky. May Dayus and Prithvi, wise true to holy law, keep us in safety from distress and injury. Let not malignant Nriti rule over us. We crave today this gracious favor of the gods. Mother of Mitra and opulent Varuna, may Aditi preserve us safe from all distress. May we obtain the light of heaven without effort. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. May ringing press stones keep the Rakshasas afar, ill dream and Riti and each voracious friend. May the Adityas and the Marutas shelter us. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. Full blow libations on our grass let Indra sit, Brihaspati the singer loud with Soma hymns. Wise be our hearts imagining that we may live. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. Ye Ashwins, make our sacrifice ascend to heaven and animate the right that it may send us bliss. Offered with holy oil, with forward speeding rain, we crave the gracious favor of the gods today. Hither I call the band of Marutas, swift to hear, great purifying, bringing bliss to he our friends. May we increase our wealth to glorify our name. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. We bring the stay of life, who makes the waters swell, swift hearing, friend of God, who waits on sacrifice. May we control that power, Soma, whose rays are bright. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. Alive ourselves with living suns, devoid of guilt, may we win this with winners by fair means to win. Let the prayer haters bear our sin to every side. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. Hear us, O ye, who claim the worship of mankind, and give us, O ye gods, the gift for which we pray. Victorious wisdom, fame with heroes, and with wealth, we crave today this gracious favor of the gods. We crave the gracious favor of the gods today, great favor of the gods, sublime and free from foes, that we may gain rich treasures sprung from hero sons. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. In great enkindled Agni's keeping, and for bliss free from all sin before Mitra and Varuna, may we share Savita's best animating help. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. All ye, the gods whom Savita, the father of truth, and Varuna and Mitra govern, give us prosperity with hero children and affluence in kind and various treasure. Savita from cast and westward and east, Savita from north and south, Savita send us perfect health and comfort. Savita, let our days of life be lengthened. Sukta 56, Rishi Brihadukta Vamadeva in Trishtup meter hailed Visvedevas. Here is one light for thee, another yonder. Enter the third and therewith united. Uniting with a body, be thou welcome, dear to the gods in their sublimest birthplace. Bearing thy body, Vajin, may thy body afford us blessing and thyself protection. Answering, stabilize as it were in heaven thine own light as the mighty God's supporter. Strong steed art thou, go to the earning, maidens with vigor, happily go to heaven and praises. Fly happily to the gods with easy passage, according to the first and faithful statutes. Part of their grandeur have the fathers also gained. The gods have seated mental power in them as gods. They have embraced within themselves all energies, which issuing forth again into their bodies pass. They strode through all the regions with victorious might, establishing the old immeasurable laws. They compassed in their bodies all existing things, and streamed forth offspring in many successive forms. In two ways have the sons established in his place the Asura, who finds the light by the third act. As fathers they have set their heritage on earth, their offspring as a thread continuously spun out. As in a ship through billows, so through regions of air, with blessings through toils and troubles, hath Brihadukta brought his seed with glory and placed it here and in the realms beyond us. Sukta 57, Rishi Bandhu in meter Gayatri hailed Visvedevas. Let us not, Indra, leave the path, the Soma pressures sacrifice, let no malignity dwell with us. May we obtain completely wrought the thread spun out to reach the gods that perfecteth the sacrifice. We call the spirit hither with the Soma of our parted sires. Yea, with the Father's holy hymn, thy spirit come to thee again for wisdom, energy, and lyre, that thou mayest long behold the sun. O fathers, may the heavenly folk give us our spirit once again, that we may be with those who live. O Soma, with the spirit still within us, blessed with progeny, may we be used in the law. Shukta 61, Rishi Nabhane Desha Manava in Tristip meter visualized Visvedevas. The welcome speaker in the storm of battle uttered with might this prayer to win the Ashwin. When the most liberal god for Patka rescued his parents and assailed the 7 Hotras, Saivana, purposing deceptive presence with all ingredients, made the altar ready. Most sweet-voiced Durgavayana poured oblations like floods of widely fertilizing water. To his oblation, swift as thought, he hurried and welcomed eagerly the prayers he offered. With arrows in his hand, the very mighty forced from him all obedience of a servant. I call on you, the sons of Dayus, the Ashwins, that a dark cow to my red kine be added. Enjoy my sacrifice, come to my veins contented, not deceiving expectation. Uttering praise to suit the right Navagas, came speedily to win the damsel's friendship. They who approached the twice strong stable's keeper, needless would milk the rocks that naught had shaken. Shifts was new friendship with the maid, they quickly accepted it as genuine seed and bounty. Milk which the cow Sabat Dugha had yielded was the bright heritage which to thee they offered. When afterwards they woke and missed the cattle, the speaker thus in joyful mood addressed them. Matchless are singers through the Vasu's nature. He bringeth them all food and all possessions. His followers then, who dwelt in sundry places, came and desired to slay the son of Nasrat. Resistless foe, befound the hidden treasure of Susesna, multiplied in numerous offspring. Thou called effulgence, in whose threefold dwelling, as in the light of heaven, the gods are sitting. Thou who art called Agni or Jatavedas, priest, hear us, Gulila's priest of holy worship. And Indra, bring that I may laud and serve them, those two resplendent and glorious Nasatyas, blithe, bounteous, manlike, to the sacrifice honored among our men with offered veins. This king is praised and honored as ordainer, himself the bridge, the sage speeds over the waters. He has stirred up Kakiswan, stirred up Agni, as the steed's swift wheel drives the felly onward. Vaitarana, doubly kingsman, sacrificer, shall milk the cow who never hath calved, Sabardhu, when I encompass Varuna and Mitra with lords and Aryavan in safest shelter. Their kin, the prince in heaven, the nearest kinsman, turning his thought to thee, thus speaks in kindness. This is our highest bond. I am his offspring. How many others came ere I have succeeded? Here is my kinship. Here the place I dwell in. These are my gods. I in full strength am present. Twice born am I, the firstborn son of order. The cow milked this when first she had her being. So mid these tribes he rests, the friendly envoy borne on two paths, refulgent lord of fuel, when like a lion the babe springs up erectly. His mother straight hath borne him strong to blesses. Then went the milk kine forth to please the damsel, and for the good of every man that liveth. Hear us, O wealthy Lord, begin our worship. Thou hast grown mighty through Aswagana's virtues, and take thou notice of us also. Indra, for ample riches, king whose arm wields thunder, protect our wealthy nobles, guard our princes, unmenaced near thee, Lord of tawny curses. When he goes forth, ye pair of kings, for booty, speeding to war and praise to please the singer. I was the dearest sage of those about him. Let him lead these away and bring them safely. Now for this noble man's support and comfort, singing with easy voice, we thus implore thee. Impetuous he be, his son, and fleet his cursor, and may I be his priest to win him glory. If for our strength, the priest with adoration, to win your friendship, made the Lord accepted, that Lord shall be a branching road to virtue for every one to whom the songs are suited. Glorified thus with holy hymns and homage of noble race, with waters God attended, may he enrich us for our prayers and praises. Now can the cow be milked, the path is open. Be to us then, ye gods, who merit worship, be ye of one accord our strong protection, who went on various ways and brought us vigor, ye who are undeceivable explorers.